This is the famous dojo.
Anfield.
Great memories of doing judo here.
Where champions are made.
It's definitely where they start. So this is the club. It stretches all the way down here. Welcome to Pinewood Judo Club. This is where it all started for me 24 years ago when I was 6 years old. And this is the new tatami that has recently been put in. It's the first time Pinewood's had G mats. It was a canvas up until about a year ago. I think one of the last ones in Britain. And if we come along here, we've got all the names of the players who have made international medals and the British team over the years. I think if we zoom in here, you see mine and my brother's name. That was from a few years back. I think I was having a look earlier and my earliest one was 1993. Just having a walk along the corridor here. There's some great old photos here actually. Not sure if you can see these. I spotted one earlier. That was me. I'm not sure quite when. I think in the 90s at some point. Adam Lipscomb, my good mate. Still in contact with him. So have a wander along here. I can hear the boys in the gym doing a bit of training. I can say hello to them. But before we get, and there's the great man himself, Don Werner, Coach of the Year. But before we get to the boys in the gym, we'll have a look at some of the trophies. These are the international trophies cabinet. As you can see, fairly full, but that's just one of many. There's another cabinet here, full of all their trophies. Pan round, and then two more cabinets here. This is a great club to start my judo. There's a great winning mentality and a great training ethos that has stayed with me throughout my career. This is the corridor, some more good photos along here. Some famous British judo players, Karen Roberts, Nicola Fairbrother. Nicola throwing the Jap in '93 when she won her world title. Paul Cousins, Georgina Singleton, Matt DeVal. Times have changed for Matt. Moving along. There's another old newspaper clipping of me. Good hair back then. We go a little bit further along to 2000. I think this was the year I got junior silver at the Europeans. And the first time I made it onto the senior team. Okay, we'll head back along the corridor. We'll find the boys training in the gym. This is where we started our S&C. This is a proper gym. Ah, Farben with the heavyweights.
Hi! This is his first set. Come on.
Come on, we've got Danny Williams in there. Danny Williams.
Come on, Farben. That's it, rep them out.
Good catch and move. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good far. Between and me. Keep going. One more and then you're going to drop down. Oh, John, you're a shit spotter.
Epic fail, epic fail.
Blame everyone but yourself, not the fact you haven't been training properly. Let's go.
So this is the gym where it all happens.
The cell.
The cell. You can see, nothing pretty about this gym. Plenty of sweat, plenty of tears. A few great posters. My favourite, Arnold. Big chest Arnold.
One more.
His nemesis, the Incredible Hulk. We'll come round. We'll get a quick word. Oh, Johnny's showing off. We couldn't get hold of Don, but we've got the nearest thing to him. Ollie. Ollie.
Ollie, impression.
Well, make sure you put the key back. You bloody fans! Will you shut up?
Was that close to the real thing, Alex?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Here are some of the photos of national medalists. They go right around the wall. So all these guys have won national medals. Goes right along the wall there. We'll just come back to some ones that are more interesting to me anyway. That's me and my brother. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. Beautifully posed photo. But my personal favourite is this one. I'm not trying to embarrass anyone, but I think it's only fair that I highlight how good Matt looked in his kit back in the day. That is an IGF approved kit from the 90s. No excuse, Matt. And I almost forgot my favourite part of the club. That's all the countries that Pinewood players have fought in and represented either their club or their country. A pretty long list, but my favourite part of Pinewood Judo Club is this big window which leads to possibly the best tuck shop known. All those penny sweets is what kept kids coming back to Pinewood week in, week out.
Well on.
Right, this is the second take.
Take 2.
Take 2, because Sarah messed up the first one. We're driving down to Sheffield for the British trials. We're having to crawl along because James Austin is driving the second bus and he's not used to driving anything bigger than a Skoda, oh sorry, a Micra, and yeah, he's scared. So at the moment we're pulling along, but I can see him in the rear view, he's catching up slowly, so we'll be able to pick up the pace. We're heading to Strathclyde where we're getting the Glasgow crew, west coast, and then we'll be on our way. In the back we have, introduce yourself guys.
The Mongatron.
Mongatron.
Hi, I'm James.
Jiggers. Ronald Ramsey.
Austin's trying to overtake me.
And Sally Force Conway.
How you doing?
How are we all today, guys?
Fantastic.
Jig, you good?
Awesome.
Living the dream?
I'm here, aren't I?
Matthew, is Austin's driving a bit like his sledging?
Very much so. He gets very excited, but when it comes to the crunch, he's a Jesse.
Sledging was terrible.
Scaredy cat. Chris, who's only 10 minutes in or so, feels the need to tell some jokes, so here we go. Stand-up comedian, Marine, Christopher Sherrington.
I'm not a very good comedian, but
You like your own jokes, don't you?
Used to be funny.
Lots of jokes on the phone. One of the most recent ones he sent me was, I went and bought an invisible bat the other day. I'm going to surprise the wife with it when she comes home. She won't know what hit her. Yeah, dead silent.
See? He
What's
finds
the other
the
one?
jokes
That's my
funny.
girl,
What was the first one you said?
It's a long one.
Yes, we've got time. I've got nothing but time. Come on, Chris.
Another good time.
Especially for you.
I'll bring it up. Paddy and Murphy are on the cruise ship Costa Concordia. Paddy says it's awfully quiet on deck tonight. Murphy says everyone will be watching the band. Paddy says there isn't a band playing tonight. Murphy says I definitely heard someone say a band on ship. It's so bad.
What do you think about them, Matthew?
Fantastic. Stay tuned for more tasty moments. So, of course, as I'm the driver, I have to stay awake. It's only logical. I feel other people in the bus should also have to stay awake. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Come on. Come on, Matt Purssey. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Let's go. 5 throw. Explosive. Hands up. Yes, yes, yes. Hands and keep it tight on your shoulder. Push your arm up. Push your arm up. Yes. Again. Nice. The last one I want to use is German drop. Drop, yeah. Same principle just on your knees. Push your arm up. Okay, start again, one more like this. I see you turn your head properly.
Yeah.
But the hand you use not the same one you kept standing.
Yeah.
And then you come after that, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly with your hand, you push up. Exactly, center for your hips. There we go, up. Nice. Finish for today. Here I am with 2012 hopeful, Alex Farben.
The enigma.
Tucking into an athlete's breakfast there. How you doing this morning, Alex?
Show your plate now.
I'm just having a cup of tea. Oh, I've just got back from Georgia. I need to pick me up. I'm here with Total Judo, Alex Farben, and Core Judo, Jonathan Purssey. And we're getting a little bit of breakfast, having a little meeting, and we're at the beautiful Fair Oaks Airport. We flew in on Alex's private jet. We're here for breakfast for maybe an hour, and then we'll fly off to maybe Monaco or Saint Tropez, one of those.
The Rocky Gym in Bratton.
Or yeah, Pinewood Judo Club for a bit of weight training. So Alex, you fought the trials a couple of weeks ago, a week ago. It feels like a couple of weeks, I've been that busy. How was it?
I haven't spoken to my agent about this interview. I'm not really sure if I can.
You can.
No, apologies, especially to the Scottish.
Well, yeah, you fought a couple of Judo Scotland athletes, didn't you?
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
You enjoyed fighting them?
Yeah.
You were victorious. Were you humble in your victory?
I'm always humble.
You weren't celebrating or showing off or.
No, you know, I'm always humble in victory and defeat.
And you won the trials?
No.
No. Were you winning the final? By Wazari?
I should have won the final.
And then got Sangaku and held?
I threw him Fripp and they didn't give it.
Oh, an excuse. The enigma produces an excuse. Well, thank you for this exclusive interview. We look forward to your next instalment.